computer and I found an app that looks interesting. This is Wave apps personal. So why it is interesting? So this have a good user interface. You can see their website. It is clean and what I say, good. And this is 100% free personal finance software that helps you stay on top of your income, expenses, and investment. And also, this is personal computer app. You can see it on Mac or Windows. Okay, this is already featured on New York Times, Inc., TechCrunch, CNBC, Mashable, and Forbes. Free personal finance software makes money easy. Okay. Peace of mind, totally free. Features overview. Let's see the features overview. Simple budgeting, easy to understand. Cut clutter, save a ton of time. You can manage it easy. Track investment in real time. Personal and business finance together. Pricing? We don't think so. This is a free app. Okay, so why is it free? So, in general, it is because the advertisement. It is because the advertisement from this company, so you can get it free. I think if you get benefit for free software and for the product, it is good overall. Okay, this is 0. Okay, then let's try to sign up. I will pause first my video. Okay, after you sign up, you have to choose your personal currency. I choose US dollar, and then let's get started. Okay, so this is their dashboard. There is sidebar on the left, some menu on the top, and the explanation. Then you can securely connect your bank account. It will be very easy. Don't worry, usually the bank account have a security, so you don't have to worry, and it also a proper way. Okay, I will add transaction manually because I cannot show my credential. Okay, so this is how to add the transaction. There is add income, add expense, and also connect a bank account later, and upload a bank statement. Usually a bank statement will have a format, and they will handle the format. Okay, this I will try the other menu, which is receipts. Receipts by Wave is here. Okay, so you have to use the app and then portray the receipt, so you can make the receipt folder archived. Okay, this is the accounting menu. Okay, let's see what is it about. Okay, so this is about accounting. You can export the accounting. This is your history. This is for expense. They will categorize it. Okay, then reports. Okay, on the reports, you can see the reports about your income and account transaction with a graph. Okay, this is okay, and then let's see the investment menu. Okay, so on this You can manually add a thread now. Okay, manually add a thread now. Close. So this is example. There is Amazon. This is the money, the value of your investment. And this is the current value. This is how much you invest, and this is the current value. Okay, then this is the pro services. I think this is the paid. Let's see what is the paid features. Oh, okay, so some people will give a service, offer a service, and you have to pay for them. It's like accounting and maybe something like that. Okay, then let's see. This is the top menu. Accept credit cards. Okay, so this is payments by Wave. Okay, then let's see another hub. Save money. What is it about? This is savings. This money saving offers are exclusive to Wave. So, okay, this is the promotion from some company, offers from some company. This is some offers. You can look on there. Maybe it will suit with your needs. Okay, then let's see this account on my profile. What I can change in my profile. Okay, I can change my first name, last name. Okay, I can also close. Okay, connect the bank account, integration. What is it? So this is integration. Okay, with bank account, third-party app. You can connect it with PayPal and Etsy, so you can shop with better experience. Okay, so that is our reviews today with Wave apps Personal. I think this is good apps because it is free, and maybe you can get some offers that suit with your needs, and it is also easy to use. Okay, thank you very much for your attention, and we will meet again in another reviews of investing or finance tools. Goodbye.
So hi, my name is Warwick. I'm the CTO of Brightbook, and I'm here to tell you about how we're going to use open data for microbusiness. But first I'd like to tell you about how Brightbook came to life, how something we made for just ourselves has gone on to appeal to tens of thousands of companies worldwide, and all with no marketing budget. So as we're a free online accounting service for microbusiness, I'd like to get an idea of how many of you are in a company with 5 or fewer people. Can I get a show of hands? Okay, so we made Brightbook for all of you guys. Let me explain why. I know many of you are consultants who are passionate about information sharing. I'm pretty sure you're not passionate about your bookkeeping. When you're concentrating on work you love, you're not thinking about chasing a payment. So 14 years ago, my co-founder James and I met. We were sharing an office space in Soho. We had our own separate companies, which we started just after the dot-com crash. And so fast forward to a Friday afternoon in 2008. James was doing his VAT return. He wasn't at all organized. It was really painful and took him most of his day. I, on the other hand, had just spent a couple of £100 on an overcomplicated piece of software, and it took me 2 hours just to make an invoice. It was like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. There had to be a better way. So I hacked together a simple web app which did exactly what I wanted it to do. So it was making invoices and tracking payments. I showed James and he thought it was a brilliant concept and immediately jumped in. He proposed various things like, what if we can do expenses? And how about euros and dollars? This is how our first version grew. Brightbook was born, it was nameless, and it was only for James and me. Then a couple of months later, a few other people in our office, they asked to use it. We realized we could be creating something special. We launched the first version of Brightbook in February 2010. We didn't have a press, we didn't do a press release or have a party, anything. We just set it live, went home. Then a few days later, we noticed a traffic spike. It turned out that a friend of ours, who was the editor of Graphic Magazine, which was a leading design journal, shared it with her fan base. By the end of that week, we had 1,500 active users. James and I both felt passionately that Brightbook could succeed. We made something people wanted to use, something that solved their frustrations. People were telling us that thanks to Brightbook, they no longer dreaded doing their accounts. People, because it was simple and straightforward, they could focus on what they love to do. It was a real milestone for us. For the next 18 months, Brightbook was still more or less of a professional hobby. We released version 2 and started generating revenue, which was awesome. We were then approached by a leading accounting software provider for a partnership or something more. They wanted to bridge the divide between small businesses and accountants. James and I both saw this as a validation of what we were doing. Anyway, talk stalled and they ended up buying a competitor. Whilst it was slightly disheartening, it really fired us up and motivated us to rethink the value of not just Brightbook, but what accounting software in general provides for small businesses. We needed to be different. We needed to be unique. We couldn't just be a simple recording and reporting tool. What if we could do much more than that? There we go. When you run a business, you want to know where you stand and how you compare to your competition. We started thinking, wouldn't it be helpful if you could benchmark yourselves against your peers? How amazing it would be if we could proactively help you make and save money. We realized that doing it on our own would be difficult, as we only had shared data from our own platform. We knew that in order to have enough data to tell an accurate story, we needed open data and massive amounts of it. After a chance encounter with the ODI, we found out about their startup program. We applied and were accepted in June this year. For us, the ODI has been a great first step on the road to setting up commercial partnerships. With the likes of Open Corporates and Companies House, anonymous open data can be a central part of our platform. We're super excited because Brightbook could be a really important tool for a huge amount of people who share exactly the same frustrations as we did. Thanks for listening. I'm off to the Web Summit in Dublin later this afternoon, but we'll be in the Startup Theatre at 1:30. I'd love to have a chat if any of you are in the world of SME data. Thank you very much for your time.